Representing the bay boat category, the Ranger 2510 Bay has an overall length of 24 feet 7 inches, a beam of 8 feet 6 inches, and a max horsepower rating of 400. Engineered for serious fishing and versatility, she has a draft of 14 inches, a dead rise of 14 degrees, a dry weight of 3,600 pounds, and a fuel capacity of 97 gallons. Now, let's hear more from our hosts.
All right, guys, the only thing I know about Ranger boats is I can remember my dad in the 80s. We went on one bass fishing in Lake Okeechobee, and it was a little aluminum boat. I'm super excited to be here today and see what the saltwater series is about because, like I said, all I think of is bass fishing.
Well, you should be excited. The saltwater series has been around for a while, and they build great bay boats, and the 2510 is one of their standards. What they've done this year is make it much more offshore capable. This thing's ready to go sail fishing right now.
And something else they've changed about the boat too, Lori, you're going to appreciate later, is they've made it a lot more family friendly too. When we pull the cushions out and set this up to go to the sandbar and eat lunch, you're going to see a really family friendly design.
I'm excited. This boat looks like it's going to be a beast inshore and offshore.
Some things stood out to me that made the new Ranger 2510 into a little bit different class. It's still a bay boat, but boy, you don't give up much offshore capability. A big rocket launcher Livewell held plenty of live baits for us, and one of my favorite things, oh my gosh, the second station.
Now this wasn't just a half little kind of trying to be a tower, this is an actual offshore tower. A tower built for 2 people to sit in, and a tower with full controls, electronics, and plenty of room to move around. Now this is going to be really useful if you're offshore, spending a lot of time up there trying to find fish. This is a real blue water tower. Now, one of the benefits of having a tower built as sturdily as this one was the ability to attach outriggers. This boat featured Taco 380 carbon fiber poles, which are real blue water outriggers. This is going to take your game to an entirely different level. You're able to deploy a spread of troll baits or live baits and get some distance between them and actually fish like a real blue water center console.
You want your baits to slosh around as little as possible. One good place to put them is right behind the helm, near the transom of the boat. They're easy to get to. And let me tell you, when you've got a glass lid like we had on the Ranger 2510, you can see in a minute how your baits are doing even while you're running. There's nothing more discouraging than running to a new spot, opening up the live well, and finding out that all your baits have died.
Now, since you're going to be taking your 2510 out to the blue water to fish, you're going to need a fish box capable of handling a catch that you're going to encounter out there in that blue water, and Ranger's got you covered with that. This boat has a 320 quart insulated box and a 120 quart insulated box, which is more than enough space to keep anything you're going to catch on a boat like this. Now, the 2510 has a lot of storage, and among that storage, there's 2 9-foot rod lockers in the bow, port and starboard. These rod lockers feature a patented power ventilation system which circulates airflow throughout the storage area. Now, this is really handy if you've got a lot of gear stored in there and your rods. This is going to help keep mildew from growing up inside these compartments and keep your gear fresh all the time.
The bow area was a fishing platform all day, but let me tell you, it was very easy to transform that into a layout area to lounge on. What was unique about the cushion setup is when you put it all down, they actually all Velcroed together. No snaps, Velcro, which was nice because we've all had that one cushion just randomly fly off when we're in high speed. Well, not today, because having them Velcro together, it became one whole unit. Another great family feature on this boat, the console. You have the option of putting a head in there. If not, more storage, which we all of us moms know that we can use every bit of storage on the boat. Ranger did a great job turning this bay boat into a family style boat. They didn't take any part of the fishing away from it, but let me tell you, they make sure that the family's gonna go along with them. Inshore, offshore, whatever the case will be, the family's gonna be comfortable.
Well, Rick, George, the boat did not disappoint me at all today, and I gotta say it has come a long way from that aluminum Ranger that I rode on with my dad.
Well, I gotta tell you, I had high expectations for the boat. They first came out with this hull, the 2510 hull, in 2015, but this year it's got a whole new personality. I mean, when we were offshore, having the second station, having the outriggers, it is a completely different feeling to it.
All they did was a couple of little simple changes to it, to make it more effective as an offshore tool, and they really turned it into a blue water boat. I mean, the thing performs just exactly the way you want a boat to fish offshore. And you know, we brought it back inside here and got to do a little bit of fishing in the backwater too. They definitely expanded the offshore capabilities of this boat.
It's always been a great bay boat. Now it's a great all-around boat.